welcome back for another episode of Free and Budget Campsites in Queensland. For new viewers and overseas viewers, my name is Peter and I'm travelling around this beautiful country of ours, road testing campsites, caravan parks, anywhere I can leave my bus for a budget, seeing how it costs so much these days. So hopefully I can pass that information on to you. Look, before we get right into it, give us a thumbs up, turn your notifications on, hit that subscribe button. Glampers, for all you people that think it costs money for the subscription, it's all for free. We're around 160 kilometres west of Brisbane at a place called, ready for this? Nobby. Hey, how cool is that? I love the name. The campsite is a 72-hour donation park. Look, it's only around $5 a night. Do yourself a favour, slip some money in it. It helps the whole town out. It's not a huge town. Really, this place has only got around 400 and something people in it. So it's a very tiny town, but it's a pretty cool town. Look, Nobby's famous for Elizabeth Kenny. She was a famous woman that went around the world treating polio victims with her special method called the Kennedy method, and it done well. Hey, I'll give you a bit of information about that throughout the show. I'll take it to a little bit of a museum, give you a bit of a heads up about her. Now, there is a pub that I want to go to, and it looks like a fantastic pub. It's a quirky pub, and I got told the meals, wow. You have to carry your stomach out on a wheelbarrow when you finish these meals. Now, they've got also a general store. It's got fuel. Look, it hasn't got a huge amount of stock in it. The closest shop, Foodworks, that's down in Clifton, so we'll go there today. And I'll also show you the closest dump point to this. So stay tuned for that one and find out where that is. Now, water facilities, none around here. There is water, I'll show you later, and I'll tell you a bit of information about the water itself. But it is a pretty good campsite. I'm pretty impressed. The only thing is, it's near the train track. I haven't heard a train yet, so I'm guessing that we're going to have a couple of trains, so it's going to be pretty noisy. But I'll let you know. All right, let's not waste time. I'm going to get in there and have a look at this campsite. What do you reckon? Woohoo! Oh, I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I can be. Dum 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 dum. Is the water safe? Is it going to kill me? Is it safe to drink? Righto, water. Don't drink the water while you're here. It is very bore waterish, if that's a word. Look, it's very high in calcium around here. There is water strung throughout this area. Look, I'll advise you only use it to do your dishes. Maybe do some washing if you want. A couple of rules which I'll show you later, what you can't do around here. But there is water strung out throughout the park, and there's no signs on them, and I have asked the local, do not drink the water. And if you look at it, you'll see stains of white down it. That will tell you it's high in calcium. So don't drink it. Right, I just thought I'd show you whereabouts the donation box is. It's right behind me, right on the corner. Believe it or not, that's a railway station. Oh, I don't know where you hop on the trains because there's no actual station here, but anyway, apparently they take all the parcels and stuff for the actual town if they go past on the rail. I'm assuming they just get them and throw them out the window and let people pick them up. Probably not. Right, so when you're here, look, at the average price donation is around $5, and they actually offer power, which I'm going to show you very shortly. But put your donation in there and Bob's your uncle will just slip it in, put it in an envelope, do what you want. It is big enough to slip it in by an envelope. So $5 every night while you're here. How cool is that? Woohoo! BBQ time! Now, right next to the actual campsite itself, they've got a day use area, which has got barbecues. Great. It's got a bit of a playground if your kids wants to play and while you're cooking. They've even got undercover picnic areas. Sad to say, those undercover picnic areas are not lit up, so you have to cook during the day. Now, the good thing about the playground, it's undercover, so your kids are not going to get slammed with the Queensland sun. Like I say, look after your skin when you're up Queensland. Now, they also, right next to where the Nobby railway station is, they also have a book library, so perfect. Give one, take one and return, and it's a pretty decent book library. So they really look after you at this site. Hey, how cool is this? And it's all on sand, so if your kids fall over, they're not going to sit there and go, ah! Guys, if you get bored at the campsite, do yourself a favour, hop in your car and go for a bit of a drive around Clifton itself. Seriously, come to the Visitors Centre. It's just down near the train station, and right across the road, like I said, you can't miss it, is a food works. So if you need to get any of your supplies, come down here. Plenty of parking down here, especially for caravans, RVs, you name it. Rush in. Well, you don't even have to rush in. Just go in there at your own leisure. Go in there, get your stuff, and come back out again. Now, look, a bit of information about the Clifton Centre itself, the information centre. Now, what happens during the year? The steam train comes through here. There is a timetable. They did give me a 2022 timetable. No longer existence, but we're on the January to June timetable. They give you a thing, the whole thing's in here, the timetable, everything else. Look, I'll leave all the information on the screen now, what you need, emails, phone numbers, websites, you name it, I'll throw it all at you. So do yourself a favour, when you come up here, plan your trip when you come up here. Now the camping up here is great, so do yourself a favour, come down to the visitor centre, come in here, see the guys and the girls, and they'll point you in the right direction. Welcome back for the crappy part of the show again, Glampers. It is the dump site. Now we're in Queensland at the moment at a place called Clifton, and it's the closest dump site to Nobby where I'm staying at the moment, and it is a great dump site. It's got huge areas to turn around, it's got a bin to dump your crap in there, and it's even got a hose. Now the hose doesn't say about non-potable water, but seeing how where we are, don't fill up the water here. There's no water facilities around this area. Now when you do stop here, you've got actually toilets and you've got actually showers here as well. So if you want to stop in there and have a quick little wash, Bob's your uncle. You're laughing. Now the toilets are over to very close, but the showers are over to the left hand side in the camping area. They are open, so if you want to pop in, have a quick shower, Bob's your uncle. And I still say this is a great little dump site. Good on you, Clifton. Is that the time? It's time to take a dump, not the actual RV dump, this dump behind me. Haha, toilet facilities. Look, the toilet facilities, I'm pretty impressed with the toilet facilities here for this town. It's only got one toilet, it's got a urinal. Ready for this? It's got hand soap. Oh, it's got paper towel. Oh, and it's got toilet paper. Oh, like they're not spotless, but they'll do. They just need a bit of a blowout. Out of 5, seriously, they're getting a 3.5. I'm pretty impressed with those toilets here. Good on you, hey? It's just a shame we don't have showers. That'd be great if they did have that, wouldn't it? Right next to the actual campsite itself is a bit of a memorial for Sister Elizabeth Kenny. Now she's famous around this area because she used to treat polio victims all around the world and used her own method, which is called today, even today, called the Kennedy method, and it worked very well. But I'll give you some information about Sister Elizabeth Kenny. She was born back in 1880, believe it or not. She was the 5th child of Mary Kennedy. She lived till she was 72 and she died on 30th of November back in 1952. And she even went in World War I to help people out in the dark ships, believe it or not. No, not many people know that. The dark ship used to be travelling for sick people, but they couldn't have their lights on because of the war. Sister Kennedy treated polio sufferers in 14 different countries over a period of 40 years. And she also treated them at home, also in the hospitals. And she started her own clinic established back in 1934, and that was in Townsville. So when you're here, have a look at the actual board and it tells you a lot about it. Now there is a bit of a sort of museum in there. I'm waiting for it to open and hopefully it does open very shortly so I can show you guys. If it doesn't, looks like you've got to come here and have a look yourself. Just across the road from the campsite itself, which is a fantastic pub to go to. It's called Ruddy's Pub. It's in Nobby. Now, look, they do offer accommodation if you want. Starting prices of $140 and go up from there. But they also do a fantastic meal. But it is a quirky pub. Now, they do have a beer garden out the side and they do house a place to do big functions right at the back. What a sight it is. Seriously, there's so much to look at this pub, it's not funny. Now, Now I'm going to leave all their details on screen right now, and if you do miss out any of the links and phone numbers and stuff, please look in the description down below with all that information. No worries, let's get back here tonight and have a beer. What do you reckon? Woohoo! How cool is this general store? It's just across the road from the actual campsite itself. Now they do dinners and look, it's all fast food stuff. They do have sandwiches and fresh milk and a few little things you can stock up. Look, it's not a huge shop, but it's enough to buy coffee, some lunch, maybe if you want to buy some dinner, but it is all fried food here. And they also do pizzas as well. Look, it's really a one-stop shop. It's even a real estate. They sell actually ice here. They actually sell fuel, which is pretty expensive, so you're best off going to Clifton. But you've got enough essentials in here to get you by while you're here. How cool is that, eh? No worries, campers. I'm going to have a beer.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Woody doody. Oh, how you going, clampers? Righto, the phone reception he had here. I thought I'd let you know about it. Look, the phone reception there is not too bad. At the moment, like I said, it will fluctuate throughout this park, but at the moment I'm getting 4G and only 3 bars. Now, the download speed test, which is megabits per second, clampers, now it is 29.9, which is not too bad. You can stream and everything here. If you've got Netflix, the whole lot. Now, the upload speed, wow, 35.9. Now, I'm impressed with that. For all you Instagrammers, Facebooks, YouTubers, you name it, you can upload your videos here. How cool is that? Well, I'm going to upload one today. If you see our friend Poochie here, you know this place is dog friendly, but you must keep it on a leash. Now, there is a few rules around here. As you can see right here, leash. Must have it on a leash around here because there is train tracks, there's busy roads, the whole lot. You don't want your Poochie to get run over. Parking is indicated in the red bits around this area here. Try to keep this centre free because they still use the weighbridge here. So they want you to keep totally way out because there is a few trucks here with big vehicles on it. Now, there's other couple of rules. Open fires, not permitted. You must have it in a fire pit here. And looking around here also, you need to bring your own wood. There's none around here. And you've got rubbish bins here also, and they ask you not to wash your vehicles. Rightio, the campsites in this area. Look, there's quite a few campsites. So look, all you guys with tents, buses, semis, you name it, this place can handle. Just a bit of a heads up, it is a bit of a dust bowl. It is what it is, but most of the sites around here are level. Now, the ones right near the actual train track itself, dead level. The ones closer to the actual road itself, as you can tell here, they are on a bit of a slope, so you have to bring your leveling blocks up while you're in that area there. But also, this area right behind me, I'm going to say it's for the powered sites. The power here, there's only actually 2 power poles. Now, each power pole holds 2 lots of power points, one on either side. Now, when you do use that, they do ask you to slip the money in. Now, even if you don't use it, I always still say slip a couple of bucks in. Now, where you slip your money, it's in the donation box right on the side of the building, which I've showed you already. That's where you put your money. How cool are these sites? And you can stay here, like I said, for 72 hours, which is fantastic. I love it. Rightio, clampers, just a bit of a heads up with the power around here. Now, with the power, there is a sign that says low wattage available only. Now, I did have a look at it, bit of a heads up, they do have a 16 amp fuse in there, so it's going to take a fair bit for you to trip that fuse no matter what. So if you do plug your bus in there, and if you did use your heater, it probably would work. So don't be shy about that sign. So if it does trip, go outside, untrip it, Bob's your uncle, you got power again. The campsites are fantastic. Like I said, there's not many places you can get full power for 24 hours for $5. Now that is a bargain. So do yourself a favour, when you're out this way, come and have a look at Nobby and their campsite here. It is fantastic. Rightio, clampers, if you liked the video at Nobby, 72-hour donation park, it's a big car park, that's about all it is. Give us a thumbs up, turn your notifications on, hit that subscribe button, which is only a playlist. It just saves my channel. It is for free for all you people out there that don't know about subscribing. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the road.